Hi, welcome to 5-Minute Guitar Lessons. In today's lesson, we're going to learn White Winter Hymnal by the Fleet Foxes, and that's on their album Fleet Foxes, which was released in 2008. Before we get started, take a minute to look in our description. There's a link to our chord chart down there. That'll help you follow along with this lesson and the original recording. All right, here we go. Here are the chords we'll be using on this song. E, A, B7, and F sharp minor. Now let's try playing over the verse. We're going to do 4 downstrokes per measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. The strumming pattern in this song goes root, down, up, down, up. And we can break that up into 2 parts and learn them each separately. First we have root, down, up. And then we have root, up, down, up. And when we put those 2 parts together, we get root, down, up, down, up. Now let's try this strumming pattern out over the chords to the verse. 1, 2, 3, 4. So in this song, we have 1 bar chord. We have an F sharp minor bar chord. And I want to talk a bit about the technique and how we can approach bar chords so that to avoid risk of injury. Basically, that's the biggest thing, is you don't want to just squeeze as hard as you can. In the long term, that might affect your tendons or your muscles, and it might give you some problems. When I'm grabbing an F sharp minor bar chord, first thing I want to do is make sure my thumb's in a good spot. So I'm working on my fingers. I make sure all my fingers are accurately placed. I make sure my index here is right beside the fret. It's a waste of energy to hold it down there. Right beside the fret. All my fingers are as nicely placed as I can do, and my thumb is balancing out all the pressure by being right in the middle of it all, but behind the neck. After that, you want to adjust your elbow, in or out. Figure out what works best for you, but make sure that your elbow's in a nice spot. And then you want to move the tension. That's what we're doing. We're moving the tension from our fingers through our wrist, up to our elbow. Now you want to focus on your shoulder and your back. Use your wing bone back here, your rhombus or whatever it's called, to support your whole arm, to hold it up. That way your wrist isn't really doing any of the pulling. It's just doing the accuracy part of it. And all the strength is provided from back here. So you're taking the tension and drawing it up your arm all the way into your shoulder to let these big muscles handle it. Here's the interlude at full speed. And now we can try playing the interlude together, a little bit slower. 1, 2, 3, 4.